right? Beware of this real estate scam. So my wife sent me a YouTube video of an investigative documentary. I can link the video in the description below. And she sent me this video of a couple that was, I guess, swindled out of 250,000 pesos, in the form of a real estate transaction. So it's called Sangla-Tira. So itong Sangla-Tira, this is very common in the low cost market where the owner or the supposed owner will sangla or loan or will pawn their property in exchange for money, and you can actually, instead of paying interest, you can have possession of the property. You can stay there, or you can have it rented out. So that's sangla tira. However, in the documentary, the people, the owner, the supposed owner na nagsangla nung property, did not let the person who gave him money to get possession. He made these excuses that there was another person already there. No, he could not kick them out, and so on and so forth. So he was making all of these excuses while the unfortunate people that gave him money were at a dilemma. No, they could not do anything for one reason or another. And I was thinking, no, that should be easy. That is a violation of a contract. No, but maybe they just did not have good legal advice, and that's the problem. When you get into these things and you don't know what you are doing. In case you plan on getting into this, I don't recommend that you do it because you don't have a lot of protection as a mortgagor, I guess. But here are some things if you would get into this. Number one, avoid yung partial sangla. In the documentary, the owner actually owned a four-story multi-unit dwelling. Right? Each floor was one studio unit. So he only loaned that portion, the fourth floor, which was a 25 square meter studio unit. So unless it's a condominium where you can actually get a title of that condominium unit, avoid this concept of partial sangla because you cannot foreclose that unit. Now, when someone loans you something, you should be able to foreclose on that property. Okay, so if it's just partial, there's no title to it, no, avoid it. Okay, and then get the title. If someone is going to sangla and is going to loan money from you, and the property is the collateral, then you have to get the title. It's the same with the bank, right? When you get a mortgage with a bank, you have to surrender your title. So it's the same thing. If you're going to act like a bank, then like the bank, get the title. Okay? And then get possession of the property. Well, this is different. It is a little bit different because the banks don't get possession. But since this is Sangla Tira, definitely once you give the money, you should get possession right away, just to avoid that situation where someone else is still there. Okay, if the seller says, "Okay, I will use your money to pay off, this tenant and let them go," then this is what you should do. No, I'll pay you a small down payment, get them out, and then I'll give you the full payment when I can occupy the property already. Okay, so that's how you should do this sangla tira concept. Okay, so instead of doing that, buy the property. Buy a property instead. You'll have the title, you have the possession, and you can do anything you want. Okay, so avoid this real estate scam. Instead, buy properties and build your wealth that way. So if I hope you like this video. If you know anyone who is considering, this scheme, share this video with them. Okay, or share this video on your social media networks. And if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the Dealmaker channel to get more real estate tips. So again, this is Ronald Kagape, the author of the book No Money Down Formula, encouraging you to make deals and grow rich.